Hey guys, this is Lop here, trying to do a little demo, show you guys how to write some macros in Maptools. I'm just going to do some basics. I know a lot of you guys are doing the macros in the campaign window over here. This is the default screen, so hopefully this looks familiar to you guys. So let's just do a basic macro. Let's say an attack macro or something. So I'm going to go into this macro area in the campaign. Right click and add a new macro. It'll just be called new at first, right click again, and then go edit. So basic attack macro, let's just say I want +2 to attack, and that's all I want. So standard roll is the bracket with the squares, and you do 1d20, let's say I have +2 to hit, +2, and then close the bracket, and then you're done. You could do something funky like I attack and verse AC if you want. This is all optional. You can just do the 1d20 +2 if you want. And then you have a macro. So there, I attack. So there you go. You have the full expression, the actual roll, the +2, and the end result. You can get fancy if you want. And you can just add the damage as well. Or I know what Joe does is he has a separate roll for each damage. So, but say you want to do 2d6 is your damage, you can just add that and hit OK, and then attack. So then you have your hit, and then your damage roll. And theoretically, it should be random. So yeah, there's your randomness. Or you can break it up into either by power or by damage if you want. You can just call this weapon damage if you want to, and just say longsword does. Remember, square brackets, 2d6 damage. If you want to add plus, say you have +5 the damage, put it right in there. And now you have weapon damage all by itself. So you can do this with have multiple attacks. You can just say your primary AC attack and then your non-AC attack, like will or defense, will probably have the same bonus. You can have the non-AC attack if you want. It depends on how fancy you want to get. All right, I'll give you guys one more trick. If you want to clean up your expression, like you don't want all this stuff in there and try to get down to a more efficient display, you can also kind of hide everything and just show the results, but have the other stuff available if you need it. There's a modifier to the roll that is just called tooltip. So in there, in the standard bracket, whatever, you start it right after the bracket with a T:. It will just display the end result. But if you hover over the number, it'll actually break it down for you for the whole roll. See that? So we rolled a 10, we added 2, that's how we got 12 for the damage. We rolled 9. There were no modifiers, so it's 2d6, but it tells you that. Alright, so hopefully that will get you rolling. The other thing I guess you should know is how to save your macros in case you want to back them up, we change editions or something like that. So if you have everything in your campaign, you could right click and you want to export your macro set over here. Find a place that you'll remember, that you'll keep it. Fighters macros. You can hit save and something like that, but I can't write there. So, but you get the idea. But remember, you have to do on the border here. Don't right click on the macro button itself. And then if you never need to bring it back, you can import the macro set. Okay? All right. I hope you guys found this helpful.